Hi, this is Loree with Aloe Life, and I'm coming to you today with another video about fermentation. This is my second video in the series. My first was about making your own water kefir at home and enjoying the benefits of the probiotics created with that. And now my second video is about enjoying fermentation with sourdough. Now, sourdough is amazing, and I'm sure a lot of you have tasted sourdough. But a lot of the sourdough in the grocery stores, they add glutinous bread flour to it, which causes it to have adverse health benefits by adding that extra gluten. So those that are trying to handle inflammation in their body to keep that low and increase digestion of their bread, they would choose to not add that extra gluten that you get at the grocery store. So the lactic fermentation of sourdough, it helps to break down phytates and makes grain seeds and nuts of all kinds much more digestible and nutritious. It's not a solution for those with celiac and severe grain allergies. It's much more nutritious than bread that's leavened with yeast. Sourdough, it lowers the glycemic index of white flour, and it makes whole grains much easier to assimilate by diminishing phytates present in grains and seeds. And what phytates are is it's naturally occurring compounds that are in grains and seeds that act as anti-nutrients, allowing your body cannot digest the minerals that are naturally found in those nuts and grains because of these phytates. So if you're able to break it down through fermentation, you can actually have access to these minerals. So that's really cool and exciting for those with digestive issues that need a little more help. So because of the phytates are broken down using lactic acid fermentation, sourdough, your body should be able to absorb important vitamins and minerals it wouldn't otherwise be able to achieve with conventional yeast. So that's so cool, and then especially when used in combination with soaking methods, bread made with sourdough is not only digestible but incredibly delicious as well. Let me emphasize delicious. Okay, so I started in 2020. My starter, let me grab that. My starter is 5 years old. Now, people have starters that are hundreds of years old that are living in places like in Europe. I've heard of this. Gosh, there's some other place in the world where people have insanely old sourdough starters, and they brag about how old their sourdough starter is. So there's recipes on kingarthur.com. They have wonderful recipes, kingarthurbaking.com. And that's where I got my starter recipe. And it takes about 5 days to make your starter. Once you have this, you're going to be able to make pizza. This is ciabatta bread I made a few days ago, and then this is some white sandwich bread that I'm having for my breakfast. This is leftover from a loaf I had made. And this right here, this is some sourdough rye bread. And you're able to pick the flours that you put into these breads, which is so amazing. This is so delicious. This is my second time making this rye recipe. And what it is, it's rye flour, and I used sprouted whole grain flour that I found on Amazon, which is amazing because it's so expensive to buy sprouted bread at the store. It's like $8 a loaf. And then a little bit of white. Now, also another website that I found is Farmhouse on Boone. This mom is amazing, and she makes tons and tons of things for her family, and she's shared all these amazing recipes on her website, and she's a big time sourdough fanatic, and that's where I got this rye recipe from. So enjoy. These are all just little steps, little things we can add into our daily life to help with our digestion, along with drinking your whole leaf aloe vera juice from Aloe Life. Take care.